Hi guys, this is Emnel and we are back playing France in Hearts of Iron 4. In the last episodes we kicked Germans and Italians to the curb, showed them true power of French military, and now we need to make sense of the mess that we inherited as well as prepare for Soviet advance, because if you look at right here, you'll see that the moment we defeated Axis, Soviets start and justifying a war going against Poland, and we have 84 days to prepare. Since Poland isn't in our alliance yet, but if we look at here, but of course we want to keep all of Europe safe from both fascist and Stalinist menace. So we are going to invite them to faction. Now, let's talk about our fuck-ups. You probably noticed that despite our attempts to allow Czech to regain Sudetenland, they have not. They decided to force them. Well, actually, it wasn't them. It was, I guess, Yugoslavia that is unaligned. Yugoslavia decided to force Germany, with the points they had in the peace deal, to force Germany into changing the government. And since they changed the government into non-aligned, they didn't end up in our alliance. If it was Czechoslovakia or Romania that have done that, that would automatically force them into our alliance and basically finished our goal. Our Big Entente achievement. But this way, since apparently Sudetenland is a German core, we are still not controlling all the cores. So, yeah, that's a small fuck up. Germany is down to both a colony state of Mammal and this Sudetenland. Since we are a democracy, we can declare war on them. So, children, don't do that. Just, annex Germany and get it over with. Now, what is happening though is, if you look here, Germany is actually justifying war against Danzig, against Poland, using the Danzig of war. So, since we are still playing on 1.1 and there are no anti-suicide checks for the AI, they will most likely use that the moment they will get it in 68 days, and they will declare war, which will promptly use to invade them since they have no troops, and annex them once and for all. So hopefully that will fix the problem of the lack, fix that problem. Now, I looked at our defensive positions. Well, first of all, let's look at the Soviet strength. They have way too many planes for our liking. And they also have around 300 divisions to our, 72. So, could have been better. But we have some allies. Poland will have around 70 or 80. Romania has 50, 30 here, and another 50 for Czechoslovakia. And they are, those aren't the worst divisions ever, so let's say that. Well, those kinda are, but yeah, well, we have what we have. And I also looked at possible defensive lines here, and one is like the optimal one that will probably be forced back into, will go somehow like this. Yeah. Oh, right, we cannot draw a fallback line since they are not in our alliance. Okay, we'll talk about it in a sec. First, 3 military factories. Another thing. We inherited some planes from Italians. This is another reason why you should actually annex Germany rather than Italy. We would have inherited their stuff. So yeah. Actually, though, I'm not sure how much free stuff they had by then, but yeah, that would be nice. But that probably means that we have also inherited some tanks. Why not? Maybe that only counts stuff that we have. Let's see. Light tanks. Oh, well, we get like a handful. None of those. Some Fiat. Yeah, actually got some hundreds of those. Some guns. So, a little bit of here and there. Perhaps we'll inherit the rest from the Germans if they decide to use that war against Poland. Now, we have some military, not only military factories to fix. So we are going to focus on that. And then we'll, of course, fix the rest. Oh, this is almost done, so use that. I haven't unpaused yet, so so if you were to look here, it's still 100 resistance, but the moment the thing ticks over, all of the resistance will disappear. Right, back to the task at hand. Right, that's it. So that being said, those factories almost done, so let's bump them to the top and limit to 1. We'll work on the rest later. Yeah, let's add those to the bottom. Now, what else? Oh, we have some spare military factories. And we'll probably, first of all, let's buff our light artillery. Yes, plus 11 seems like a reasonable thing to do. Well, we can, we'll go with 4-4. 4-2-2 is the optimal version. Here we lose speed on our divisions, and maybe later, or if we have some army experience to spare, we'll do that. But for now, let's do this. It's just your Serie A. I guess we'll try to get more tanks sooner rather than later. So let's buff this and as well add some tanks down bottom. For that reason, we will need to buy a little bit of tungsten right here. But well, now we have plenty of civilian factories, so we can actually afford it and get away from our austerity measures. Soon we will switch to building airplanes as well, but can't afford it just yet. What's 24? Let's buy 2. That should do it. Alright, so they joined and let's talk about those fallback lines. So this is the best one I can think of. First we go through here. We have 1 plains, which is less than ideal, but if we try to go through the forest here, we leave all of Ostprussen open, so that's less than ideal. We will probably start by defending those marches though, and then try to pull back, and then establish defense here. But further down, we get a very decent line of, well, it's plains but with rivers, so we'll take it. And all the way down here. Here We will definitely try to defend on the border for obvious reasons. So that's 20 provinces wide. That's well, probably sustainable. Well, it kind of depends on what AI will do. If they will, for example, throw most of their divisions on the Hungarian border or something, which is quite possible. If we get pushed back from here, it depends. If we get pushed back in Poland, we of course go to the Vistula line and try to make our stand here, and then, well, to the Hungarian border, if Hungary will stay out of the war. So this should be fairly doable with Slovakian mountains here and there, and well, of course, Vistula line, then other line, and then we are fucked because we are probably out of manpower and equipment. So let's not worry about that. Here, it's fairly obvious. If we get pushed from here, we get this line, and if we get pushed from here, we go to the mountains. And well, try to hold this, or well, by then Romania will fall already, so we're kind of screwed. We'll have to defend Bucharest, I think. So, well, we'll see what's in what shape we will be at that point. Now, let's redeploy. For the time being, of course, we are going to put ourselves here. For the time being, like this, and all of those divisions right there, like that. Okay, that's not what I meant. Okay, you guys were green, and it was darker green, and yeah, saturated green, and you were well, doesn't really matter. Okay, let's back to this guy to remove all of those. What kind of general you had? Him. Very decent general. Here we go. And here you are, defending this. We have panzers that will, for now, I think for now we'll place them here. And our motorized troops, we'll treat them as a reserve, so we'll place them. Okay, not behind the marches. Well, it's the mountains or marches. You know what? Let's place them here. Just want to keep that planning bonus going. Oh well, we can pretty much also put them here and get some almost vulnerable parts. You know what? Yeah, for now let's leave them as it is. Let's pause. Sufficient resources. We need oil, but I imagine the oil is oil need. Yeah, it is limited to our navy. We don't really care about. And we'll focus. We bumped it to the max. Yeah. Well, we'll have to wait for those to kick in. I think we are in as good of a shape as we will be. Let's get it rolling. As far as research goes, we of course wanted this. Very helpful in boosting the damage we'll do to the Soviets. Engineering company increases our entrenchment, always nice. We're working on this construction. Now I'm thinking we may want, well, okay, now we are seeing what we see here. It's the reason why we didn't see them is because, well, we didn't have our units there, just the friendly ones. It's not that imposing just yet. Sure, they have some artillery, but only support ones. Well, actually, they have a handful of line. The tanks are actually pretty impressive. Yeah, it's 5 tanks and 4 motorized divisions. I know because, well, yesterday I was playing as Soviet Union and actually played through the start of Invasion Barbarossa defending it, so, well, now we have Barbarossa reversed, or Barbarossa upside down. Okay, Xinjiang Comintern. Oh, and the thing that, among things that are in our advantage are fact that officers' perch are pretty high. It's still 25, well, it may tick down to 20, but still, it should, if we get all the planning bonuses and entrenchments and such, we should be in a pretty decent shape to at least not collapse, despite the amount of forces they do have compared to ours. See how that German thing will pan out. It's weird, why does it show it's so... Okay, That's weird. Is it just me or... Oh, our decryption doesn't have what they actually achieved, okay. But surely, yeah, it keeps showing 68 days left. Well, we'll see how that goes, but I believe they started it, the reason they're out of sync to everyone else, as you can see here, is because they basically changed the country by changing the government, so I imagine they started it right after they capitulated. But still, that's definitely not correct, the 68. Interesting. We can't really afford building new stuff just yet. We have just about the reserve you may want. Barely at some points, a bit better at the others, but yeah. And we are still working on our airplanes, so that will be a shitty experience to fight under their superiority. How long? Yeah, so we 171 days till we have a proper fighter. Hooray! That being said, we may actually start getting the close air support now when I think about it. I think we have enough of things such as infantry equipment for the time being, so let's actually start getting some. Just making sure. I have a weird glitches or slowing it down here. Okay, we need one more 8. One more 8 of oil. Yeah, we are more or less good, I'd say. Come on, what's with the... What's with the freezes? It's weird. I've played for like last 2 days a lot of and never gotten a single freeze like that. But in this game, for some reason, it is. So we still can't get defensive stratagems and get rid of this junkie government. We have to wait till November for this to run its course. So we're continuing towards the army reform. Even though we really don't care about the heavy tanks here. But that's about it. The thing is that we will get, I believe, yes, from Grande Battery, let's pretend that's how it's called. We just got a 50% research bonus, so we may actually want to use it to rush this for additional killing power for our artillery. Should be a good idea. Then again, alright, we still have victors of the Great War, so it's a little point in starting to research next level of our doctrine. Even though some soft attack for all of our army would be a very welcome sight. Oh, we're still not seeing what they have. Only here, that's... Yeah, this is going to be painful. Right, let's get our navy going, because this part is pretty much safe. I mean, Romanians should be able to handle it, and we can go through this strait anyway on trading pass, so that's well, seems like we have our army here, so if there is a landing we can reinforce, no problem. I'm more worried about the Baltic, so let's get our navies, well, our navy, and move it there. There you go. Simply there. Hopefully we won't get bombed to oblivion. Speaking of bombing, let's redeploy or rearrange our airplanes. We do have some fighters, shitty ones, but we may actually consider starting building those shitty fighters just to get a head start in terms of production efficiency when we switch to the good ones. Since, as I mentioned, okay, so yeah, I should have just added the 3 here, but well, this is what it is. Maybe someday we'll need so many. Unlikely, but now, yeah, I guess we can start getting some interwar fighters. And then it will take a while till all that will start working, but yeah, let's leave it there. How's our repairing going? Well, first of all, let's focus on the military ones, actually. Here we go. How are we on civilian anyway? Consumer goods 88. Thanks to our beautiful civilian economy that we should be able to switch from in 2 years or so. So hooray to that. Okay, so we have Polish troops, but sadly, as I expected, the fact that Hungary decided not to join Axis, well, they joined Axis already, but they have not joined the war in time, or They have joined the war, but we haven't managed to invade them, something like that. It's been a while, so yeah, well, they are still here. And our allies decide to put most of their troops on their bloody borders. Same goes for Germany. And we really need them here. And so sadly we are limited to half of the Romanian troops and all the Polish ones. How many Polish troops we have? 81. So well, they have more divisions than we do. Engineer company, recall. We can't really afford it, can we? I mean, I don't think they have enough tanks to war under this. I'm using anti-tank extensively in my Soviet playthrough, but here probably we can survive without. For the reason I earlier described, we can't use this. We may start working on this, but okay, let's see. We are closing in on September on 30 or 1940, so start thinking about this. This is still ahead of time and not as important. Same goes for this, for hospitals. Medium tanks, well, now when I think about it, we actually could afford medium tanks in terms of production these days, so it's a long haul, but if we grind to a standstill, is it standstill? I think it's a standstill, yeah. That should be the word. If we have a frozen front and we can't push, that will be something that can allow us to punch through for low cost in manpower. In a ways our light tanks could not. Or at the same time we could go for encryption, I'm sorry. What are the other things? So we'll use that artillery thing. You know what? I think we need that encryption. It will give a actual boost in combat, or rather, make them lose theirs. So we kind of need every advantage we can get. How is that going? So Germans should do their thing shortly. Fruit artillery upgrade. And that's 140 days. I think that's excessive. Let's work on that on the tank, and for the we'll use one of the other ones, a construction guy, for example, to do the other thing. Okay, now let's see, because we don't want a wide front. We'll mostly be automate this thing, I believe. You know, playing a defensive battle is a bit easier. Okay, so apparently this is also a thing. Or easier, but we want to cut the front into little pieces, I believe. So let's get this front. This front where the marches are. This front to the river. And now And of course we want the attack orders, generic ones, that we are not going to activate. Guys are going to go here. Well, we definitely don't need so many divisions defending those marches, so you guys can go up. 5 divisions can defend here. Actually, let's make it a bit shorter. Yeah. This one province, and yeah, 5 divisions defending 3 provinces, good enough. And well, can go here, and the other 5 of you that are not. Oh, here you are. Okay, this is understaffed. But what? All of you actually should go here. 14 division. That's good. Those 3 here. Just 3 divisions for those marches. So there is enough Polish divisions there. Let's say. You are, and you are. So this is 14, 20, and 24 for this line. I mean, okay, first of all, they don't seem to have a lot of units here. So let's do that otherwise. Let's send those 4 here just to reinforce it. All of you go there, 30 divisions. And 24 of your divisions are going to go here. And some of you, for example, I don't know, well, actually, this can be defended by our allies, so let's leave it as it is. And we have that strategy reserve down there. If everything goes to shit, so well, I'm not sure if I like the fact that they concentrated on everything on the Polish border, but I mean that makes sense since, well, they are justifying the war goal against them. But yeah. Now the German thing. So they should go to war when they will have 14 left, 14 days left. So let's wait another 9 and see. We won't be able to do anything else because we are running out of time, but well, at least we will know how that's going. Okay, so we have our... Alright, let's just one more thing. Okay, I really doubt they will be able to go through there. But just to be sure... Oh, well, that's maybe not there. Huh. Okay, I don't remember if they fixed it. Will they do their thing there, or yeah, let's just convoy right there. Not sure if that will, since only parts of this are in their range, if they will work at all, but one could hope. So, according to our knowledge, enemy is barely stronger, which is surprising. We also have seem to have a strong placement here. Okay, it's limited to 4 divisions or 5, and throw in more there. This is going to be the most dangerous one. There are some forests, but it's difficult terrain to escape from, and those Polish divisions seem to be understaffed, though. They're not full strength, but at least they have artillery there, so that's nice. There are some cavalry divisions, though, not very useful. Right. So waiting for the Germans to make their move. This is silly. This is very silly, but Yeah. Okay, so they have not gone to war, or they are bugged, and this is actually sitting at point 2 at 2 days for whatever reason. Which is a terrible fucking idea because there are like 20 Czech divisions sitting here doing nothing on top of 6 of ours. Alright, you know what? I will finish it here, save, reload, and we'll see how that pans out in the next game, in the next episode. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying the series, and hope you are looking forward to the beating we are about to get. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day.